Good morning students, welcome to our today's online session. Today we will be discussing the last stanza of the poem An Elementary School Classroom in Islam. Before we start the discussion, we can recall what we studied in the other stanzas of the poem. In the first stanza of the poem An Elementary School Classroom in Islam, written by Stephen Spender, we discussed about the pathetic condition of the children in the school. And these children, they have pale and lifeless faces. Their disorderly hair are torn around like rootless wild plants. And also we discussed the physical features of this, how pale and tired they are. All these things we discussed in the first stanza. In the second stanza, we discussed that nor literature nor the institutions have anything to do with this unfortunate children's life. So there we were discussing that these things are, these belled flowery valleys, tireless valleys have nothing to do with their life. So they should be taught about their own life. In the third stanza, we discussed that this literature, Shakespeare and the map of the world, all those things are meaningless for them. In fact, these things are misleading them and tempting them to steal. So that was the content in the fourth stanza. Now we are moving to the that was the content in the third stanza. Now we are moving to the fourth stanza. In this stanza, the poet Stephen Spender is talking about freedom from all bonds. In this stanza, he is asking all the governors, teachers and other responsible persons owe a duty. He is telling that they all owe a duty towards these children. These children, they can't have their own separate cozy world. So these people have to bridge them. Anything that binds and blocks the progress of these slum children will have to be broken. So this is the idea given by the poet in our fourth stanza. Now let us see the lines of the fourth stanza. Unless governor, inspector, visitor, this map becomes their window, and these windows that shut upon their lives like catacombs break open till they break the town and show the children to green fields and make their world run ashore on gold sands, and let their tongues run naked into books the white and great leaves open history theirs whose language is the sun. So this is the stanza. So in this stanza, the poet is telling this map becomes their window. That means the map of the world become their map and may include the places like the little school in foggy slum, and these windows that shut upon their lives like catacombs, and these windows which shows a slum area, it shuts their lives, it closes their lives like catacomb. Catacomb means underground graves. So the poet is asking the governors, inspector, visitor and all other people to abridge this. There is no coordination between the map of the civilized world and the map of the children. So he is asking governors, teachers, inspectors and visitors must abridge this gap. They must peep into the world of these children living in slums. They must make their world the world of the children too. And he is telling break open till they break the town and show the children to green fields. And he is asking these people to break open all these catacombs. He is asking them to break open all these catacombs. These obstacles should be broken. Everything that binds them should be broken. They must be allowed to breathe in the open air and show the children to green field, and they must be allowed to breathe in the open air and make their world run ashore on gold sands. Ashore means sky blue. So he is asking, let them come out of their narrow lanes and dirty slums. Their world should be extended to the blue sky. That means sky blue waves rising over the golden sand. So let them come out, let us break these windows open for them and bring them out. Let them come out and see these rising waves and Again, he is telling us, let their tongues run naked into the books. Let them read the books as much as they can. The books, the white and green leaves open histories. Let them learn the histories. Let the pages of wisdom be open for them. Their tongues may run freely without any check or fear. Let them learn everything. And he is telling, history there, whose language is the sun. Only those people make and create history who have the warmth and strength of the sun. So let these people, let us break these windows open for them and bring them to the outside to breathe the pure air, and let us give them the chance to see everything around, and let us give them the chance to create history, because only the people who have the warmth and strength of the sun could create history. So this is the idea narrated in this poem by the great poet Stephen Spencer. Hope you understood the poem very well. Now the notes are already given in the first session of this chapter. I believe you should have downloaded the notes. The same URL is given again. Watch the URL once again and attend the test. Let us meet in our next session in the next week. Till then, bye-bye.